Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make your own personalized workspace in Photoshop. Now I'm using Photoshop CS6 here, but this also works in previous versions. Now your workspace can be found by going to the right hand side of your screen as you look at your screen, and you'll find that you have a drop down menu. Now I've got demo here because I've already gone ahead and made a demo, but most of you will start off in essentials. I'm not going to show you the essentials here because mine is slightly different from yours. I've changed it slightly, but let's go to say typography, and you'll see that the palettes are already arranged in an order. So that's what you'd probably use if you were doing a lot of type work. If you're going to be doing or editing a lot of photos, you'd probably go into photography, but you don't have to have these the way that they've got. You can make your own. So I began setting up a demo here, and I started off with the layers palette because everybody has layers for almost everything. I can't think of a document that I'd open where I wouldn't want to see the layers palette. Now I want to add to this, so I'm going to go to the Windows menu over here. Now I'm working on the PC, but it's very similar for a Mac. So go down here, and all of these palettes are what you can choose from. Now I personally like to use history, so I'm going to open the history palette there. I'm just going to close the double arrows there. And another one that I would probably use all the time, let's have a look, is notes, because I like to make a note of any colours I use, or if I do a particular effect, it's sometimes useful to be able to remember at a later date, because 2 months from now you won't remember how you got that effect. Now, these palettes, as you can see, are all individual. To put them together, just grab the little grey bar, and as you see, there's a blue line that comes up. Just drop it, and it'll come together there. Same thing here. And these palettes can be moved about. Now that I've put these all together, if I just grab these, they'll move as a group, you can see. And you can make these as wide as you like, or you can make them shorter or taller as you want here. Just grab that double-headed arrow, move those up, and I could move this up a bit, and you can see the bottom of the history, and I can do that. I just have to look for the double-headed arrow again. There. The other way you can put your palettes together is on these little tabs. If I grab the history tab here and I put it up, and the notes tab here, and let's say I wanted them the other way around, just grab the tab and you can move these around however you like. I'm back to where I was before. Click the arrow to make them smaller, grab the grey bar and put them over here. Now you may not have noticed, and I might be a bit near the edge here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. As you open those, I've minimized my Photoshop screen here just for the capture, the screen capture here, but you can move these palettes off, and very often people don't realize that. You can also move them onto a completely separate monitor. So if you're lucky enough to have a separate monitor, you can move all of your palettes, including your brushes and your main palette area over here. This moves as well. You can take that right across if you don't want to have it there. I'm going to close this down. So I've got the basic palettes that I want. And you can put as many of these on as you like, and you can have them in 2 rows or 3 rows, whatever. You go Windows, Workspace, and New Workspace. This is going to ask you, what do you want to call it? I'm going to call this Lens. Let's try spelling this Lens. Shortcut. Okay, so do I want to put keyboard shortcuts? Maybe menus, and save. And there we have it. Next time I'm working in photography and I suddenly think, oh, I don't want all of those, I just need the small one. I go to Lens Shortcuts, and there we are. If you want to change your mind, if you want to delete them, you can resave over it. You can't resave as a predefined. You can't use Essentials or New or 3D or Mode. Those are all saved by Photoshop. But anything else, and it's free to go.